I'm doing the countdown, but won't let me. There we go. It's been a
And
long time.
we are live.
Hello,
Oh my gosh,
everyone.
it's been so
It's
long.
it's been a very long time. I feel very out of practice.
It's been since April.
Has it been since April?
Wasn't that our last live when we were all in Texas
No way.
at your
That was
house?
that was the last one?
That was
I'm
the
pretty
last one.
I'm pretty sure that was our last live stream, wasn't it?
Oh wow. I honestly
I-
don't remember. But
I
that
don't
makes sense.
remember. Life has been lifing.
Life is out of control. Life needs to stop.
Um, to everybody that supports us and comes back when we come back, we really appreciate y'all because I didn't realize it's been since March.
Wait, March.
Or I'm sorry, April. See, my dates and I don't know each other.
I was like, I think it was April when I came to Texas.
Yeah, you came at the end of or you came at the end of April because that's when I basically died.
I know, that was bad. Oh my God, that was bad.
I can
And
laugh
then
about it now.
I feel like stuff just kept happening
It really
and
did.
we just didn't have the emotional capacity, the energy, um sometimes the health.
Yeah. I couldn't
So
get upstairs to do a podcast if I wanted
right,
to.
right. So that's kind of what happened while we were gone.
Yeah.
It was pretty intense. But we are back for Nekkid and I am so excited. I have been saving all of my Black romance reads for
Really?
this.
So
Yes,
you
I have.
you plan on having like a full binge week of reading?
I am. I'm excited.
I'm only laughing because you say that and then like every year you go through
I
your
know.
worst slump
I
during a readathon.
know. I know. But that's why I've been saving them because usually what ends up happening every year is I end up reading all of the good books right before the readathons. And so once the readathons come, I'm like, damn, I don't have anything to read. And I don't feel like reading and I'm just going to watch this TV show every night. But hopefully this year, by actually saving the books and like not reading Black romance until Nekkid, that will increase my chances of actually succeeding.
I like your enthusiasm.
Oh my God, Troy's like, this
Troy,
bitch gonna be doing the same shit.
you sounded like you had so much faith in her on that.
I know, she
So
was like,
much.
oh, that sounds cute. Okay.
Yeah, she was like, that was really cute of you. I'm proud of you. Listen,
Damn.
before we get into Naked real quick, can we just take a sidebar? We haven't talked in a long time. And I don't know if Oshley knows this. Oshley, you heard about the Kraken book talk chick?
Wait, who?
Oh
my
my gosh.
What's happening?
Listen,
Book Talk has lost like that side of Book Talk has collectively lost their minds.
What happened?
to be honest, I don't even know how they started, but it's a hockey team called the Kraken, like the Los Angeles Kraken or whatever. And there is a side of Book Talk that lust after these men like they are Adonis on earth.
Wait, this is a real hockey team?
Yes, this is a real hockey team, and Book Talk is lusting after real men.
But why?
Girl, that's not the
when you
point.
have book boyfriends. There's
The
hockey
point
romances.
is this girl who calls her, she literally self-proclaimed herself the Book Talk queen after coming on and making like one video. So you already knew people were side-eyeing her anyway.
Uh-oh.
But she decided that she was going to be making like posts, like out-of-pocket posts about these real-life men.
But
And
what
the
if
last one
some
that
of
she
them are
posted
married?
is some of them are married.
Oh my God.
Apparently
the main
this
one
started
she
from
was
like a hockey romance. Huh?
Yeah. The main one she was lusting after is very much married with a child.
Yes.
Oh my God.
And the video that's deleted now, but the last video she did, she was basically like, I would like him to put that puck in me. Like, it was really
Ew.
cringe.
And then
Like,
she said he can put it in all three of my holes. And I was just like,
Wait,
yes.
what?
Oh my God, yes. So basically sexually harassing this man.
yes.
Look,
But wait, let me explain, because what ended up happening was none of these people who were super into the Kraken all of a sudden were initially into hockey. What happened was there's been a on stream of hockey romance novels coming out, and one
yeah, hockey romance has become popular all of a sudden, which is weird.
yeah, one in particular is about the guy whose wife confronted the whole situation, right? Like she based this
Jesus.
character like on his look, right? And
Oh,
the girl who called herself the book talk queen, she ended up reading it, and she ends up having like a very like not personal relationship, but like a TikToky relationship with the Kraken social media team. So they're kind of like feeding into the whole book talk thing.
oh.
But let me tell you something. There's a very big difference between joking around with book talk and like going to the game. Like she did this. She went to the game and like screaming sexual explicitives at
That's what Vina just said. Like the girl, like she took this to
Wait,
real
what?
life. They flew her out at one point.
And she couldn't just behave herself?
Of course not. She had to act up.
Here's the thing.
And
Here's the thing. Here's the thing.
I can just see
Okay.
O'Shea's face right now, and it's
Here's-
great.
Here's the thing. Attention is a hell of a drug. And I have felt this way about book talk for a minute now, which is why I don't really go on book talk anymore. There is a large portion of the romance community on book talk that I am convinced that these women need to get outside. They need to leave their home.
touch some grass for real.
They need to put their books away. Like
Touch some grass or a
like-
real man.
they need to close the romance. Like put the book down. Go outside, breathe deeply the fresh air. Go for a nice long walk. Maybe join some clubs, some teams. Maybe take up a sport. Just you
O'Shea
need
said take a vitamin and some exercise and chill out.
they need a life, because the way that they're acting, it seems like they are deeply repressed and lonely. It's giving me loneliness. It's giving me I have no friends. It's giving me because wow. I don't even know what to say.
That was the part that Venus talking about right now. That was the part that killed me when I was like, I had never heard of her prior to this situation.
Yeah.
But like apparently, like way prior to this, like a year ago, she was lusting after white country music artists who were like known racists.
Yep.
That's what I'm saying. She needs hobbies. She needs friends. She needs activities, because if she had attention in real life from people that she had actual relationships with in real life, she would not be doing this.
Amber said on Twitter, that's what you keep in the group chat.
But for real,
Right.
a lot of people don't have group chats, and it shows. And I just want to ask you, how do you not have a group chat in 2023?
Because they don't have friends. They're
Oh.
inside all the time just reading books about hockey players, and they're so lonely that they just turn on their phone and they go on TikTok and they upload videos, and then they get attention for it instead of the attention they could be getting from their friends by going out to brunch, going to see a show, going to the museum, going to lunch. They're getting attention online, and that's the only connection
And that
they
is super
have.
addicting.
So wait.
so-
This is what pissed off the
Yep.
black book side of book talk. And
I'm
book
ready
talk.
for this.
She makes a video talking about how this woman just had to come at a black creator and about how
Oh my God, that's right. The
she-
wife posted on IG basically being like, okay, like enough is enough. Y'all are doing too much. Like, this
As
is my
she
husband.
should, as his fucking wife. Like, what
But
is wrong
then-
with this woman?
Wait, you
The
know what was
queen-
weirder though? It wasn't like, okay, he posted like a picture of himself, okay, and they were under his comments. They were under comments
Yeah.
with
They
his
were in
wife
his
and
comments
baby.
out of pocket.
Yeah, no.
Like
that's
it would be
not
a
okay.
picture of his actual baby and his wife,
No.
and they'd be there being like, "I want you to crack in my back," and I was just like, "What is wrong?"
Yes.
with
That's
you guys?
why
Stuff like that.
they need friends. They need a life.
But this is the part that kills me. She did not care about the actual black book talk people or black book readers in general. Like, that's not where her lane was. But as soon as the wife like called it out, it was, oh, she's just attacking the black creator. Da, da, da. That's just some girl. Like, first of all, that some girl is his wife. Like, this is a different level of disrespect for me. Like, oh, well, y'all weren't saying anything before when y'all were profiting off of it. I was like, consent can be rescinded at any time.
At any time. And now you're
And the
just
fact
becoming
that y'all are treating
psychotic.
it differently because it's a man being harassed by a plethora of women and not a woman being harassed by a plethora of men is wild. He
All I
said, stop.
know,
That's all. Y'all should have just been like, I am so sorry. I will stop. That's all you had
look,
to say.
I just want to go back to 2014 when reading romance was considered like
Corny.
embarrassing. And yeah, I'm dead ass, y'all.
You
I
said
am
make romance
dead.
closet again.
I just want to go back to a time when people read romance novels in secret and just talk to their like romance novel friends like secretly and did not
No,
bring it to
you
the
know what this
internet.
reminds me of? What my
Because
dad always
people,
says. My
what?
dad's always like, we need to bring back bullying.
Yes! Bring back bullying,
Listen,
bring back shame,
I was
bring
like,
back
put your
like,
fantasies on Wattpad anonymously and leave us alone,
yes!
please.
Like, we need to go back to a time where you literally used to like hide your book covers from people and lie and say that you were reading like Tolstoy or like Pride and Prejudice to sound smart, but really you were reading like a historical romance. Like, we need to go back because this is too much. Y'all have brought romance to a public, like a huge public platform, and you're making yourselves look like fools.
But
I
now people are trying
knew.
to talk about romance readers in general as a whole.
Yeah.
And I'm like, how? I was like, first of all, as a person who was forcefully converted to reading romance, I feel the type of way that you're trying to include me in a
Don't include
woman
me.
who made a video talking about cracking my back and fill my holes on TikTok about a married
She
white man.
is sounding like she has not ever even smelled a man in her life. Like, girl, get outside. I'm telling you, the men are out there. Just go sit at a bar. You will find one. I promise you. Like, it's just like, oh my
It's
God.
just like you had no shame saying this in person under that man's comments of his child and stuff. And now you're on Book Talk crying because the Kraken people unfollowed you. And instead of just being like, I'm sorry, I took it too far, I need to chill out, you doubled down. And like, I mean, she was on there like ugly tears crying.
Make romance embarrassing again. That's all I gotta say.
I wish I had my
Needs to be a
sublimation
t-shirt.
printer because I would make a shirt that says that. I would
That's
make
all
a
I have to
shirt.
say.
Oh my
Make
God.
romance embarrassing again. For the love of God, please. Can
Vita
we go
said,
back?
Vita said, and of course she doesn't read black books because
Oh, of course. I just want a time
I
machine.
will, I
You
will
are killing
stay,
me.
I will stay on my penny proud soapbox when I say people will read a black book and she gets fired or she gets dumped and they're just like, oh my God, black trauma. I'm just like,
Listen, I bet you $5 though. She's about to be a fake time. You know how some girls only read black romance when it's convenient for them to get a bigger following?
Yes.
She's gonna be one of them girls. All of a sudden, she's gonna find authors that we've known about for forever
Oh, I'm sure.
and be shook. And she's gonna make a bunch of videos about it. But you know what she won't be doing? Lusting
What?
after a married man on the internet no more.
I mean, the fact that she even like thought that this was appropriate just lets me know she doesn't have anyone in her life, because anybody would tell you, if any friend would tell you, you're doing too much. Don't post that. Take that down. Stop. But she
Right.
doesn't have anybody to tell her that, and it's very telling. It shows.
Yeah, I wish one of my friends would. They would get an immediate call. If you do not take that down, I'm reporting your page.
Right? It's like you're embarrassing
You're
yourself.
wilding.
And
What is
you're
this?
like, this is not okay. This is
The internet is
completely
forever.
not okay. And that man was probably freaked the fuck out. He was probably like, oh my God, these crazy women. Like, what do I do?
I feel like they were probably happy with the publicity at first, but then in true Book Talk fashion, they took it and like jumped off the diving board with it.
and
Some
also
of the
like as an athlete, you're just like, you're taught not to like, to kind of like brush it off and not
Yeah.
really say anything.
And some of it's so interesting because some of the book talks that I've seen in romance book talk make me feel like I have been doing acid, because I'm just like, is this real? Like, someone actually posted this and is not embarrassed that they're posting this on the internet. Like, I'm literally like, what is happening right now?
I've mispronounced authors' names on BookTube and have been highly embarrassed.
Thank
that
you.
little thing. I could not imagine getting on a public platform and being like, Odell Beckham Jr., put your penis in my hole. Like,
Yes,
no.
it's weird. There's literally book talks on Romance Book Talk with women like showing like their vibrators and being like half naked.
I'm
Just
sorry.
really
What?
weird things. And I'm just like, y'all have gone too far. Too far. Again, make romance embarrassing again, 24. Like y'all have gone too far.
Get a journal. Shit. That
Like
is
that's why I said
wild.
attention is a hell of a drug. They're trying to go viral, and in the name of getting followers and getting views, they're doing the most cringiest, just
What
most
was it called back in
disgusting.
the 90s and the early 2000s where boys would make the joke like a spank bank or something? Bring that back, okay?
Yes,
Put that in there, okay?
that needs to be a secret between you, yourself, and I. Because no, not me, not me. You, yourself, and you. I don't want to know. You, yourself, and you, because this has gone too far.
I am dead.
Okay. I'm done.
I'm so sorry, but I just can't. Like I've been like stumbling. That's why I don't go on Romance Book Talk anymore, because I've been stumbling. I stumble across things, and I'm just like,
We need to make a segment.
it's time to log off.
We need to make a segment on all our podcasts that's like getting Oshile up to speed.
Oh my gosh, yes.
It's always
We're supposed to be
hilarious.
starting about regularly podcasting. We're literally going to have like the current event section is going to be called Catching Oshale Up.
That is so embarrassing. I can't. I have secondhand embarrassment now for this girl.
We all do.
We all do.
So unfortunate.
It's just embarrassing, especially since now, because I'm like, dang, Nekkid is in like 2 weeks.
Yes.
I want to put it on TikTok, but I don't want them girlies coming over here.
But here's the
Because
thing.
for one, we don't have interracial You know what? We'll talk about Nekkid in a second. Welcome to Black Pros Club, everyone.
Damn.
Doing the intro 30 minutes in.
17 minutes in. Welcome to Black Bros Book Club, where Black lives, Black books, and Black authors have always mattered. We are your hosts for the evening. My name is Oshale of Oshi Reads.
My name is Brittany.
Was it the long
over out of practice?
So
you want to go?
Okay. My name is Troy Nicole of Inkflare Studio.
I'm Brittany from Melanin Eclectic, and today we are talking about
Nekkid.
The Nekkid Readathon.
Yes. We're very excited about Nekkid this year. It's going to be very, very chill. We only have 3 main prompts and 1 bonus prompt. And as you can see, it starts on August 13th and goes through August 19th.
Yes. We decided to do the week because when we did the month last year, that was a lot. I got burnt out because I read like the worst book ever, and it like killed my it killed like the rest of the month for me.
Mm-hmm.
Just like,
we don't want to get burnt out, and we don't want it to drag on, and we don't want to like run out of podcast ideas or anything like that. So we thought making it a week would be perfect.
Yes. For those of you who are new and probably wondering, oh shoot, wrong button. So for those of you who don't know, Nekkid came about. Dang, are we in year 3 or year 4?
I thought it was year 3, but I could be wrong.
Listen, we do this every readathon.
I think
this is year 3.
I think so too.
Of the Nekkid Readathon. So it is pronounced Nekkid, not naked, Nekkid. And it is a readathon that we created that highlights Black love and Black romance. And just to be clear, because I feel like this happens every single year, Black romance is described as a romance between Black people.
Yeah.
Period.
That's pretty much it, y'all. I'm sorry.
I'm not arguing with nobody. If you feel like you want to change the definition because you married a non-Black person, go to the interracial section that you belong to and love yourself there. Because it's not going to be left here.
And like, I think there is an interracial romance readathon.
I think there is. And it just needs to get more love so people know where to go so they can stop trying to come in this one.
Yep. Agreed.
So our mission during this readathon is to uplift Black romance authors and showcase the variety of different stories starring Black people in every romance of genre or every genre of romance.
That's right. And there are a lot of them.
there are so many. So every year that we've done this, it's been pretty cool to see, new authors that people are commenting in the comments, and just the people that
New
are participating. It's really nice to see shouting out these authors and giving them spotlights that they deserve.
Some of the best recommendations do come from you guys. Like,
They
y'all give
do.
us the best recommendations.
Yeah. I still appreciate y'all for that dragon shifter romance.
Oh, yes. A good time was had.
So we like to make our prompts super, super easy, because the goal of this readathon is for you to enjoy yourself, not to be overwhelmed by the prompts.
So prompt number 1 is read a new to you Black romance author. So we did it this way because sometimes it's hard to find a quote unquote new author that is just appeared on the scene. So just a new author that you haven't heard of before, or you have heard of them but you haven't gotten to read their work yet. Maybe they're on your TBR. So that's kind of what this prompt is for.
Yes. And if you do choose to read and post, don't forget to shout out the author.
Yes,
Like, give them love. And if you are reading Black romance, especially during this readathon, please make sure to go leave reviews, because reviews keep them going.
Absolutely. So prompt number 2 is read a rom-com that gives you the butterflies. And we kind of got this idea because we were just talking about how hard it is to find a good Black rom-com movie. But there are so many great Black rom-com books out there that kind of mix like the romance with the comedy. It's a little bit more lighthearted. Most of them are contemporary, take place in like modern day, and those are a lot of fun. So we wanted to honor that. And, you could even try to watch a Black rom-com if you want to, as like a little bonus on the side after you read the book.
Yes, girl trip.
Oh, yes. And finally, for prompt number 3, read an author you've been recommended and you haven't gotten to it. So, as you know, in this book world, we get so many recommendations, and sometimes you'll even have like a whole list of books or authors that have been recommended to you. So, this is where this prompt really comes in. This is the time to dust out that list, pull out that list of. We're also going to be posting recommendations on our Instagram page of books and authors if you need some
Yeah, there will be
suggestions.
the master list that comes out every year will be back on our Instagram, because I know nobody wants to scroll. So you'll get the master. I think we're at like 4 or 5 pages of authors now.
Yes.
So I'm sure you'll be able to find at least 1 or 2 authors that somebody has told you to read. I mean, I feel like Vina alone has given us like
So many.
10 or
So
11 or
many.
12 of them on one page. So I feel like
Yes.
everybody should be able to get at least 1 or 2 new authors.
And if you
this
need
book.
a resource, you can visit the Melanin Library.
Yes.
That is a great resource as well. So always have that option.
I totally forgot to put that in here to shout out.
Also, the next book comes out in a few weeks.
I know. I'm ready for that too. Okay, so this is your bonus. Because I realized that somehow I let y'all talk me into reading romance and did not even try graphic novels for this. So the bonus prompt is find and read a Black romance graphic novel.
Yep.
If and when you find this romance graphic novel, please post a picture and tag Black Prose. Because I've been searching for one and I realized that I was actually experiencing a little difficulty.
They're
Because
kind of
one,
hard to
I don't
find.
exactly know where to search for these.
I think they're hard to find, but maybe I'm just looking in the wrong places.
I have a feeling that I'm just looking in the wrong place, but because I know our community is on it, like I'm sure somebody knows of some. But oh my God, y'all, Vina doesn't know any Black romance graphic novels. So this is a real challenge this
So
year
they're hard to find
for all of us. Like, let's see if anybody gets this bonus. I'm actually still looking. I have not found any yet, but I am on the search because I feel like these are romance graphic novels exist, and I know we're in there somewhere.
somewhere.
So
Definitely.
yeah. So those are our prompts for this year. There will be no Instagram prompts for this year because the goal and the hope is that you guys come back and listen to us chat maybe one day. I have a game that I'm going to introduce to Troy and Oshley
Ooh.
sometime in that week. So keep a lookout for that. Also, you'll see some you'll see some interaction in our stories where you could screenshot the story and answer it yourself. So we're hoping you guys participate that way. But also,
I'm so excited about this.
we have a special surprise.
So
Romance,
excited.
if you find a graphic novel where romance is the side plot, I think it depends on how much of a side plot it is.
Agreed. It needs to be a substantial side plot, not just like a tiny one.
Yeah. Like it can't be like, the goal is to save the world, but also she got kissed on page like 22.
Yeah, it
Like
can't
it
be
needs
that.
to be like a major part of the storyline.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, so in collaboration, this sounds like I'm talking to myself twice. Black Prose Club, in collaboration with Melanin Eclectic, have come
Yes.
together to bring you a collection of Smexy bookmarks.
I love Schmexy.
And they will be available
I'm
this
so
Friday,
excited for this.
August 4th.
Whoop, whoop.
They'll be on the website. The website, as you guys know, if you go to my website right now, it is currently down for maintenance. But it will be up on Friday for you guys to get your bookmark. So the first one is the Smut Me Like You Want Me bookmark.
Oh my God, yes.
I don't remember which one of us came. Oh no, this one came up by me. I made this. I came
now
up with
see that cringy ass girl on TikTok should have just made some memes
Oh my God.
and bookmarks instead of harassing that young
Ma'am.
man. She could take out a page out of our book. I'm just saying.
Oh Lord Jesus.
Maybe I'll even make a TikTok about it, promoting these bookmarks.
You should, but also
I'm just saying.
Next page.
From one Black creator to another.
Listen, the next set of bookmarks is Hardback Bay, where it says, I like my books how I like my boo. Hard and thick. Shout out to Characteristics for making up this quote.
Love it.
The next one is Growler. Since, I don't know, in this particular Black Prose Club, in this particular book club, we are very open about the fact that we do not mind growling. We do not mind choking. We do not mind any of these things. So we just wanted to make bookmarks that reflected this, which is why we have Smex Possible, which, not gonna lie, every time I read this bookmark, it makes me laugh because it looks
It's
like
hilarious.
the most wholesome bookmark. It just looks very wholesome. And then it's just really not wholesome.
It's not. Sorry.
Oh,
it looks
man.
like it's giving me Lisa Frank until you read it.
I know. I'm gonna say it's a Lisa Frank bookmark, but then I sing it like Kim Possible.
Oh my God, it's so
super
funny.
Inappropriate, but hilarious.
Well, now you have to sing it. Go back.
I am not, because we're never gonna I keep those things to the group chat. Thank you.
I'm dead.
So
a lot of lessons are being learned.
It's Choker, and it says "Love me some choke action."
I love it. That's my favorite color palette.
What happened?
I love that color palette. It's my favorite.
I actually do too. Again, I actually really like all of these as like I was talking, I think I was talking to Kara, and I was like, what's funny about these bookmarks is while I was making them, I actually really liked all the backgrounds. I was like, dang, these would be bomb bookmarks without anything on them. Like they would be like really good basic bookmarks, but of course we had to add words.
It's
hence why we have Simone telling us to spread them pages.
Oh my God, I love Simone. Spread them.
Oh my gosh. And then the last one is called Good Behavior, and it says just a little smack. So if you are interested in adding to your bookmark collection during this Nekkid time, you'll be able to get these bookmarks on melanineclectic.com on Friday. Obviously, I'll be putting these on Instagram as well, but this is the very slow decline to Black Prose Club making merch. We're starting with bookmarks.
Yes.
Anybody have any questions? concerns, book recommendations that you want to shout out already. I will wait because I know that our chat is like 20 seconds behind our actual voices or something like that. But
It's
also,
gonna
while
be
we
fun.
wait, I made fried rice for lunch today and I have leftovers for dinner and I'm way excited about this.
Oh, that sounds delicious.
Hold on. While we're waiting for questions, why did you get banned from TikTok?
It's so easy to get banned from TikTok. I'm not even shocked.
Is it?
Yeah.
It really is easy, but I just like to hear the stories because some people they get banned for like stupid stuff, and other people be like, "No, I deserve that ban." I want to know. I want to know which one are you?
They tried to
Oh my
ban me
gosh.
from TikTok like earlier last
You?
year. Yeah, because my sister sent me a DM of a TikTok and I responded and I was like, "Oh, you bitch." And
What?
it like gave me a warning.
Oh my gosh, no, I got banned from commenting for like 7 days.
Wait,
For that.
what?
Yeah.
There's people doing way worse than that, and they're
I
not
wish it
doing
was
it.
but this is my sister.
Yeah, it was really
That's
one of those
wild.
moments for me too. I was like, but I'm not calling her. Like, no, that's not what this is.
Instagram kind of did something similar when I like repost something on my story and I put like this is crazy shit. And they'll be like, this is something that we've had reported before. Are you sure you want to post this? And I'm just like,
Really? Okay, I haven't gotten that.
I've got
That's wild.
repost someone's post and just type in ass and try or like bitch or something. Try to post it. It's going to give you a, oh, you sure you want to post this?
What?
Oh my gosh.
That is crazy. That's like censorship.
Censorship is so subjective on social media.
I could never get enough bookmarks. We're glad because wish y'all could be able to fly on the wall and we were throwing out quotes of that.
Yeah,
Actually, I still have all of the quotes written down in my notebook.
some of them were like truly to that level of that.
No, because we also determined that once I get the sublimation printer, that some of them are just going to go on shirts.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. We did decide that.
Because we were like, at some point, like I am going to make a shirt that says "Make my monster giggle" because
I love that one.
It's like we deserve all of our weird sayings to go on shirts, so I can watch people's facial expressions when they read it. Because I
could not even get out many quotes because I was too busy like cackling.
Yeah.
All of the ones. I think the only ones I actually did was a different version of a little choke action. I said something else, but something along the lines of that was the only.
Oh yeah, no, I actually like rated. I took your choke statement from NC-17 to like PG-13.
Yeah, it was really bad.
It was. Again, this is why we have friends.
Exactly. Exactly.
It's like, oh my gosh. Also, another announcement. We know that we completely did not read quarter two's book. We're gonna have to make up that later. Like we said earlier, if you weren't on, life was lifing
pretty hard,
physically, emotionally, and spiritually.
Yep.
And so we're on quarter three's book now for those who are still keeping up, and we will make up quarter two at another time.
Yeah, probably at the end of the year when we don't have too much more going on.
Yeah. Let's see. It was during 2020. Oh, this is the response for how I got blocked. It was during 2020. I said Black Lives Matter in my bio. They deleted it with a quickness. I'm not tech savvy enough to make another one, and I don't care. Dang!
That's wild.
You know,
that doesn't surprise me.
I'm not shocked, unfortunately.
It doesn't surprise me at all.
Seems up their alley.
I know, which is, but okay. I don't know. I feel like we have a lot to catch up with you guys because we haven't spoken to you guys in months. But
we
don't know what
have
to say.
Schedule a different live for that.
Yeah, like we'll be back to podcasting and stuff again for this third quarter. I don't even know if y'all missed us. I know there's been a lot of drama happening, especially in the book world.
Has there?
There's been some drama. It's been interesting to watch. But we will definitely be coming back with the podcast, and the whole section of catching Oshale up will be very entertaining.
Yeah, because I am not really online anymore, so I have no idea what's going on.
Yeah, I think
None.
honestly, you being offline is a great segment for us.
Yeah.
Oh my god!
And then, you know,
so
we
funny.
might have to do one where we're showing our faces just so I can see your facial expression. Because some of them things are wild. Speaking of, because I don't think we talked about this, FYI, while Oshale was at my house, we did have her watch the first episode of Food Wars. And her facial gave everything we wanted to give.
That was crazy. Sometimes now, like, that episode lives rent free in my head. I'll just be randomly doing something and I'll be like, holy shit, people's clothes were just flying off. Like, what was that?
You know what the funniest part about BPC weekend was? Is that we were really chaotic because we went from watching Food Wars to watching Poldark to watching the Hey Arnold reboot.
Oh my god, that's right. But we watched like a whole season of Poldark though.
Yeah, and then we watched the Hey Arnold reboot.
Yeah. Oh my god, yes.
That was chaotic as fuck.
And then there was like a whole 2 hours of us just watching Brittany play Dreamlight Valley.
Yes. While
Oh,
I
that's
was like,
right.
and I was just like constantly falling asleep on that couch. That is the most comfortable couch I've ever experienced.
Yes, you slept. You know what? It was, for the best, I guess, because that bed was amazing.
Okay, Troy. Okay.
Troy said, I'm glad it was comfortable for you because I really wasn't trying to share that bed. Oh my gosh. I might have another bed by the time you guys come for Friendsgiving because I think I'm going to get like a smaller bed for the other room.
Full disclosure, my dad has told me that if I'm taking another vacation for even a day the rest of the year, he's not watching my dog.
Wait, what?
He said that this past 4 months was too much.
Oh my god!
And so he's like, yeah. So your little Friendsgiving thing, you better ask her, does she allow dogs?
Oh my god!
Oh my gosh! I mean, I'll take what is it? What's the allergy thing?
No, I'll just leave her with my aunt. My dad is so dramatic.
Yeah, but to say we're not gonna leave Jackie just
also,
straight out in these
Jackie
streets.
is such a low maintenance dog.
Yeah,
I don't even understand.
I'll pop a Zyrtec. We'll figure it out if we have to. I just have to pop a Zyrtec for like a week before, and we should be good.
That is wild. Your dad is so.
Your dad is hilarious.
He said, "Find a kennel." That's exactly what he did.
But the part that makes that so wild is he said, "Find a kennel," and you're only gonna be like 15-20 minutes away from.
Yes,
you know what? The funniest part is, I don't know if I told you guys this, but I don't blame him for saying this because for my older sister's baby shower, he came up here. So my brother had to watch Jackie, but my brother had work. So he put Jackie in our backyard. We went to go see The Little Mermaid, and I get some alias number send me a picture of Jackie saying, "Hi, you're sweet Jackie. You wandered into our yard." And I was like,
oh my god.
So Jackie is also an escape artist?
Yes, luckily it was our next door neighbor. And she just didn't know that I used to live there because she's new. And so I was just like, "Oh, I'm Troy's daughter. Can you just put her in our backyard?" And she said, "Okay." And she's done that 4 times since I've been home because my dad was in the front yard talking to his friend, and he said, me and him were just talking, and I look down and I hear
Jackie said, "You might put me in here,
okay,
but I will always find my way out. I'm a walking inspiration."
She said she's over it, and
she's over it for real.
She's gonna find a way to get where she needs to go. So
she said we were having a conversation.
Jackie is funny. She's like, and
she's old is what kills me. She's
old, but she act like a puppy sometimes.
She got her own life. I'm gonna tell you that. She got her
own life.
Like
the neighbor was just like, "Yeah, I'm pretty sure she tried to chase our cat." I was just like, "Of course."
Oh, here's a question. Would y'all go on a book vacation? I've seen about 6 folks planning one. Listen, I saw a group of Black book girls go on like an Atlanta trip together. And
what's a book vacation?
I don't. They literally went and like they had an Airbnb, and then I saw on their Instagram one day, it was like, "Today we're just chilling," and they had on like these really cute pajamas, and there was like charcuterie boards and wine, and everybody was like propped up with pillows reading.
Okay, this is gonna sound really asshole-ish.
Oh God.
That sounds wonderful and everything, but if I'm going on vacation, I'm going to see things and do things and be out. Like, I don't want to go on vacation and read. I read at home. I read all the time. Okay, that is my
So I
You know
guess
default.
what? I have a
the answer to the
petition.
question is
I
no.
need to have a petition started for everyone who listens and watches Black Pros because everyone claims I'm the shady one. Like, I'm always considered the shady one, but no one ever notices the Sagittarius over there.
Nah, she's real Sagittarius
I
today,
am
bro.
sorry, but I mean, it looks cute and everything. There's great photos, but I'm just like, y'all trying to tell me you spent money just to do something you do at home?
I'm sorry. Whenever Brittany calls you a Sagittarius, that's just
Listen, she has her regular Sagittarius moments, but then there are moments where I was like, okay, terrorist, I get it.
I was just gonna ignore that, but
oh
It's
my
fine.
gosh.
oh
I'm
my
just
god.
Vita says she agrees with you.
I mean,
see,
it's cute and everything, but no.
I don't mind doing both. Because it depends on what type of vacation it is. If it's a
No, you know
vacation
what?
where I'm doing a lot of high action things, I will need a moment to like break. Like when me and my friends went to Costa Rica, we did a day where we were like zip lining, horseback riding, and ATVing like the whole day.
Yeah,
And then like the next day, we were like, yeah, I'm a little tired.
right.
Let's chill. So we went by the pool and just chilled and read books and stuff for a couple hours. And then we went to find the bougiest restaurant we could find.
If
That
the
sounds
book
nice.
vacation is 15 minutes away at Brittany's house, sure, but I don't know about paying a plane ticket to do that.
Yeah, it's just, I mean, I
And
guess
that's
that's something you do when you really want to just read with all your friends in one room. That's wonderful, but
Isn't it weird? I don't like reading with people.
I
I
hate
don't
reading
either.
with people. I'm so glad you brought
As
that
you can
up.
see, my library has one chair. It's not open to visitors.
It's not open to the public.
It's like,
I'm
I guess I
dead.
should get some cushions in here so that other people can be in here. And I'm like, but if they're in here, I'm not going to read. So they might as well just have the chair.
I think that's just the introvert side of us where like reading is like my solitary peace, like my escape from the chaos of the world. So reading with other people just doesn't sound fun.
Yeah, no.
I haven't tried it. I get too distracted by like other people's presence.
Mm,
Yeah.
And so my mind is already a place that never shuts up. So being around other people, it just makes me feel anxious.
yeah.
You know, it reminds me of, I don't know if I ever told you guys this because this is so chaotic and weird, but when I was in middle school, me and my play sister, you know, we lived in the same apartment complex. So when we were reading the Twilight Saga, I don't know why I didn't just lend her my books after I was done because
Yeah.
I read too fast and she doesn't. So what would happen was she would come over to my house and I would read aloud.
Oh, that's cute.
It's
that's
a little
great.
chaotic. But
That
then
sounds so unnecessary, but
Not
She hit me up.
unnecessary.
She hit me up earlier this year and she was just like, yeah, there was something mentally wrong with us because why didn't you just give me the book?
yeah.
And so
I guess maybe y'all just wanted to experience it together.
I don't think so because I was so over it that I was just like, when she would go home, she'd be like, okay, don't forget you have to wait until I come back tomorrow. And I'd be like,
Oh,
yeah,
geez.
sure. And like she'd come back tomorrow and I'd be done with the book. And I was like, here, bro, just read the rest of it yourself.
Oh my gosh.
No.
That's
So
so
I was
funny.
not the person. This is not reading Rainbow. I'm sorry.
Maybe it was not reading Rainbow. I'm dead. Oh my god.
Oh man, shout out to Reading Rainbow.
I know.
It's like, Lamar,
Yeah.
we love you.
I don't have anything to follow up with that.
Also, Read Love Listen, I feel like you're bragging. I'm a night in my bed by my man reader, so I don't know how that would work. Listen.
I know that's right.
All of us ain't able, but that sounds like such a wonderful reading experience.
It does.
Like,
It really does.
it's like I don't need you to
Especially
talk. You can
when,
just be next to me, being a presence while I read.
especially
That
when
sounds
you
good.
feel overcome by wanting somebody to fill all your holes.
Okay, we need to mute Oshale indefinitely.
God.
I'm just saying, these Book
We
talk
about to be
girlies.
putting time out. Like we are about to override your mic, ma'am.
I'm just saying the things that these book talk
This is
girls could
very naked of you.
experience if they just left their homes. They could get a man that they could read by at night.
Listen, I leave my house and I don't have one either, so I can't talk about this subject.
Me either. Wait, I don't leave my house.
I don't leave my house, so
leave my house.
I've actually been doing really good lately. On the weekends, I've been leaving my house and coming home like hours later.
Not gonna lie, going to like BPC weekend, I told my biological roommate, I was just like, this is the most interaction socially I've gotten in a few months. I don't know how I feel about that.
And what's funny is we didn't do anything but laugh most of the time until the end.
The emergency room.
I am forever traumatized by that, by the way. I'm like, of course, the first time I host them, I about killed myself. This is wonderful.
Here's something really terrible. When I got home, my grandma asked me how they go, and I told her about how it ended up you in a brace. And I was like, grandmother, I really couldn't take it seriously because all I hear in my head is us at the front door freezing. You know, she's like, oh my God, I think she fell. So calmly.
I had warned y'all. I think I've said this many a time. Like, I feel like my house has tried to kill me on many occasions.
Real life monster house.
I was like, I literally had to like crawl across the floor to find my phone that I yeeted when I fell.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh.
That was crazy. I still can't believe that happened. That
to
was
this
wild.
day, I'm reminded all the time because my knee still hurts.
That's so sad.
That or because I didn't sleep until like 4 or 5 a.m. So Oshley had to wake me up and be like, hey, yeah, so Brittany said she wants to go to the emergency room. And I was like, what?
Oh, that's right.
In my head, I was like,
Troy drank an immense amount of coffee.
Yeah.
But you know what? We are all growing from that experience.
Oh, yes. Yeah. Oshley was just like, Troy, are you drinking another cup of coffee? And I was like, yes. I got 2 hours of sleep.
Or like the fact that Oshley literally ate like half a milkshake and was good. I'm like, I'm on a spiritual level right now. I was like, you're worse than my sister. Like, what?
I can't help it.
It's okay. But you want to know the funniest part about that? Amazon still recommends me microwave covers to this day.
Okay, I actually bought one from Temu, but it was so bad. It was small and plasticky and cheap looking, so that was a letdown.
I have not shopped on Temu yet, but I've been hearing a lot of conflicting.
I've gotten some great stuff on there. As an
artist, it's very hard for me sometimes to buy from them.
Because they be jacking people's stuff again.
Yep.
Dang.
Oh, really? They do?
Yeah, they still are. One of my booktube mutuals found a lot of her stuff on Shein and Temu.
What?
Yep.
Oh no.
And selling hundreds of it.
Oh my God, that's so horrible.
Yeah.
My the first ever enamel pin that I made is on AliExpress. Literally, if you type in Melanin Eclectic, it pops up.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it's titled the Melanin Eclectic Plan Pin.
Wait, and y'all can't do anything about it?
I've tried. It's a Chinese thing. Wow. So I'm still fighting it to this day, trying to get it taken down, and it's still up.
Speaking of them, I know y'all saw like what was it last month? All those creators being sent to like the Shein quote unquote.
When they were sent to the corporate headquarters, and
yes, in China, it was so awkward. I was like, "Oh, read the room."
There's been a lot of lessons lately involving like just being an influencer and being on social media about how like. If you were in it just to get like opportunities, like this might not be the spot for you because you be accepting some real shady things. Because ain't no way you're about to try to tell me that you're gonna pay for me to come to the main headquarters in China so that I can be the person that gets dragged across the mud while y'all are currently about to get what? Don't they have like racketeering charges against them right now?
Yes, they do.
They have so many charges against them.
I'm like, ain't no way. You couldn't have paid me. Like, you could not have paid me enough.
First of all, I don't even think if I would have gotten an email talking about a Shein trip, I would have even believed it.
Also that.
That's
I'd just
funny.
been like, what?
Yeah,
Like, stop
it's
playing.
just not a good look. I don't know why they took that job. I didn't even watch the videos because I just felt so much embarrassment.
I only saw one where old girl was like, I asked one of the workers because, you know, I needed to be an investigator myself. And she said she doesn't know anything about these allegations. I'm like, of course she said that, bimbo.
That's so embarrassing. I'm embarrassed for her.
They look like they are in great shape in this headquarters.
Right? Yikes. Yikes.
Yeah. All sponsorships ain't good sponsorships.
No.
All
No,
money ain't
not
good
at all.
money. If you
Not
can't
at all.
stand 10 toes down in your decision after you do it, don't do it.
I agree.
One that I don't think it's shady or anything. I know it's a real company, but I just roll my eyes when people do it. It's HelloFresh. I'm like, be fucking for real. You are not getting HelloFresh every month.
No, they're not.
It's not cost efficient. They be killing me talking about something. It's cheaper than going grocery shopping. No, the
It
hell
is
it's
not.
not.
It's
It is
not.
not
That
cheaper
is
than
one
EPD.
meal
I'm sorry.
or 2 meals. What about
Yeah,
the other
it's
meals
not.
of the day I'm supposed to eat?
What if it's like a whole family of people?
Yeah, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
can
also
we
get
talk
your
about?
sponsorship from HelloFresh though.
Huh?
I said also get your sponsorship, but also be
Yeah.
real. Don't lie to us. We can see through it. We know you're not using Skillshare.
Nope.
We know you're not using HelloFresh outside of the sponsorship. We know you're not using what is the other one?
What kills me is Glasses USA. Who
Thank
don't
you.
wear
That
glasses.
one.
Like,
We
you don't
know
even
you're
wear
on
glasses.
Zillow. Stop playing. Nobody uses Glasses USA. Everybody uses Zillow. Stop it. We know.
That's
But
funny.
get your bag.
Now I do use Glasses USA, but I back before they got popular and got pricey.
I like Zenny.
I like Zenny too.
I use Zillow. Also, so the one that I do not support, and I side eye people who get the sponsorships for them is BetterHelp.
Oh yeah, they have so much bad stuff about them.
Let me tell y'all about my personal experience with BetterHelp.
Oh no.
Obviously, I was going through a lot of things, and I didn't have the money to get the therapist that I have now. And I went on there, and I even paid for the little service where I could talk to them 24 hours a day.
Mm-hmm.
And it started off where she was basically blaming me for everything that was happening to me.
Huh?
Wait, huh?
And she basically told me that I was creating these situations for myself.
Wait, what?
And
isn't that like the opposite of therapy?
Listen, we know that now, but I was desperate then. Also, she told me I had severe abandonment issues, and then she disappeared.
Oh.
Well, wow.
And then I learned that she just quit.
Oh
and
God.
They didn't want to give me my money back. And so I went nuclear, obviously. But their response was trying to set me up with another therapist instead of giving me my money back. And I lost it. I got my money back, but I don't recommend BetterHelp to anyone. You're better off checking with the company that you work for and checking what kind of benefits you have through your job before doing anything close to BetterHelp.
There's just one influencer that her video, I need to see what her name is. I don't remember because I don't really watch her, but she came on my recommended, and she was talking about how she had got something for a sponsorship. I don't remember what it was, but it came broken. And it was so obviously broken, not because of UPS, but broken because it was originally broken.
Yikes.
So she said in retrospect what was broken, she probably could have she didn't use this term, but nigger rig, basically. She didn't want to because just the whole situation with them, she didn't like. And so she told them she wasn't going to do it. And she's going to send it back to them. And it got kind of heated between them, whatever. And so she said she was talking to her other influencer friends. Her other influencer friends were just like, oh, girl, you're being over dramatic. Just do it.
Yikes.
And she was just like, I just can't do that. She was like, that's why y'all only see me do maybe 1 or 2 sponsorships within a year, because if I don't genuinely like it and I have bad experience, I'm not going to do the sponsorship. And she was like, and I admit sometimes it's a lot of money, a lot, but I can't do it. But all of her friends were telling her, their awful influencers were just like, no, just do it.
Well, we know what they do.
Your child, right?
That's crazy.
That's unfortunate.
That's disappointing, but not surprising.
But not
Not
surprising.
surprising, but disappointing nonetheless.
It's such a saturated market that y'all can't all be telling the truth.
Nope. Can we talk about the most famous ukulele song?
What?
You talking about
The
Lizzo?
no. There's a new, more
I
famous
would like to
ukulele
wait to
song.
discuss Lizzo until after more information comes to light.
Yeah, I feel like
I read the entire
soon.
lawsuit, and I'm just waiting a little bit longer before
It's
we
too
discuss that.
soon.
It's a lot.
No, I'm talking about Miranda Sings.
Oh my god, literal
We really have
ukulele.
been gone a long time because
Literal
what?
ukulele. Okay.
Well, she did do a whole apology song via ukulele, I believe.
No,
Yeah.
she didn't. That was not an apology song.
Yes, it was.
An apology is acknowledging that you did something wrong and being apologetic for it.
Well, yes, of course.
A
Of course.
douchebag song is making a
Not a
song
douchebag
saying
song.
everybody's just being a hater and that she's just that weirdo aunt that everybody has.
Now you know
Which-
what? If a lot of the stuff was just like hearsay or something, even then I'm still like, but there's too much hearsay. But there's like videos of you
Yeah.
being freaking weird.
There are. And honestly, I feel like they're not really coming down on her as hard as I feel like they should, given like the things that have occurred that were recorded, things that happened in the group chats with the underage kids, basically the minors that she was chatting with and saying inappropriate things to. I just feel like if she was a man or if she was a person of color, she would have been buried under the jail.
Agreed.
yes.
Like,
But
like honestly, you have to be somewhat insane to think that your version of an apology is to get out a ukulele and sing.
Nah, that's
on
just
YouTube.
pure privilege.
That is insane.
that
I
is
was like,
insane.
I ain't never seen this level of like this is Elon Musk level privilege.
It is. It's crazy.
Because what?
I guess it's just that place where you just feel untouchable and you don't think that anything will affect you. Or it's
I
very
want to
Doja
know what
Cat.
that feeling is like, but I don't want to do what it takes to get to that feeling, you know?
Mhm.
It's very Doja Cat of her.
Oh my God, ma'am, stop.
man.
I'm just
Why?
saying.
You just like, you really trying to get me to get angry because that. Woo!
Just who tells their
Situation's great,
fans?
too.
Who tells their fans that they don't love them?
Somebody who needs help.
Who
Somebody
sits
who
there?
somebody who operates on the same frequency as an angry, disgruntled white woman at a store.
All I know is I was giving her the side eye when that one scandal came out at the beginning of her career about her being in those incel chat rooms and being racist.
Yeah.
You know she's
I
still
was-
in them rooms, right? Like she's still
Jesus
doing that.
Christ.
Wait, she
Yeah. She didn't stop doing that. She's still
Wait,
doing
what?
that. Yeah.
I'm just
On
gonna
the
move
next
forward.
episode of Catching Oshale Up. Yeah, girl.
And I thought the worst thing she was doing now, besides being mean to her fans, is she's dating that streamer who has all those sexual assault allegations.
Again. Is anybody shocked? Y'all, are y'all shocked? She
So
already
she's
showed us who she was.
So she's just a bad person.
It's like
I was like, maybe she's having a mental breakdown.
But you know what though? But like, come on. The incel stuff came out of her being in chat rooms and people didn't even blink. I
No.
imagine she's just like, well, fuck it now.
Yeah.
she did tell people that. She was like, because remember when she learned that some of her fans were calling themselves kittens.
Yes.
And
she
she
lost
got
her shit.
angry at them.
She lost her shit for that. Even though she was the one who chose that name.
That was, again, I do believe that something might be going on with her, but just because you have something going on with you does not excuse bad behavior like this. Like, you still need to face the consequences of your actions. And that means I'm not listening. Like, her music is nowhere on any of my playlists or anything. You're not getting streams from me, sis.
She's so talented. And for her to go down like the Azealia Banks road is crazy to me. Like, Azealia Banks is the same way. Like, she says crazy things and self-sabotages all the time. And I'm just like, what is going on with these women? Like, what is wrong with them?
It's like, I don't know if y'all need one of those like really deep granddaddy hugs and like a grandma to tell you that you're doing a good job or something. I don't know what's going on, but I'm not rewarding bad behavior, especially rich people. In this economy,
Yeah,
I'm
no,
I'm not spending money on people who don't care about me.
that is the truth.
I'm like, I'm already mad that I'm back to shopping at Tradarius Joseph.
I
So
know.
like that's as good as we're gonna get. It's just too much going on in life to be
It's a
over
lot.
here worried about celebrities
I know that's the truth.
because ain't none of them looking at their electricity bill wondering why it shot up to hell.
Okay.
Like,
This heat wave has been hell on my electricity bill.
yeah, I'm like, I am a regular middle class person. So I'm going to mind my regular middle class business.
I
I
know that's the
might
truth.
talk about the things with the peoples because talking about some of this shit is funny, but a lot of this shit is
It
depressing.
is. It is.
I was like, we
And
have enough going
especially
on,
for somebody that literally comes out and says that she actually hates her fans and doesn't
which
care.
is crazy.
Then it's like, all right, well, I guess you need less fans then. That's
I
the
mean,
solution.
when Daniel Caesar said cancel me, the black community was like, bet. So I don't understand why we're not exuding that same level of energy to
I think we
Doja.
know why. I think
Oh,
we
I'm
know why.
sorry. Let me rephrase. When the not so attractive dark skinned Daniel
Yes,
Caesar said
there you
cancel
go.
me,
There you go.
everybody obliged without blinking an eye.
There you go.
But then when this super attractive, conventionally attractive woman
Yep.
gets online and basically dog walks everybody, is blocking people for calling out her abusive significant other and all of this stuff, everybody's like, "Oh, well, there's
Yep.
something going on, bro." When somebody tells you who they are,
Believe
believe
them.
them. This is not Doja Cat's first offense.
It's
Her
not.
second, her third, or her fourth. Stop trying to defend her. She doesn't want to be defended.
Yeah, and I do think there is something mentally wrong with her because I have noticed
I do too,
a
but
change. And when she first came out, she came out, yes, she is biracial, but genetically she had the body that a lot of black women have. And I have noticed over time with the drastic dieting, and now she's like super thin, and like she got a breast reduction when, I mean, obviously I'm not in her body, but I don't really think she needed one. Um, but again, I'm not in her body and I don't know what she's experiencing and stuff. But I just noticed this change. She shaved off all her hair, she shaved off her eyebrows, and I'm just like, she clearly, I don't want to say that she's anti-black. I don't want to go that far, but I do feel like there is some type of identity crisis going on because she basically erased all of her black features as much as she possibly could. Um like when she lost all that weight, I was like, what is going on? Because you weren't
that was
overweight,
the
you
I
weren't
actually honestly when she lost all that weight, I got concerned
right.
because I'm sorry, ever since Chadwick, I do not look at weight loss in celebrities the same way.
That's true.
And
And
so
then
I
it's
was
like, and everybody knows when you lose weight as a woman, your breasts also lose weight. So why getting are you getting a breast reduction when you lost weight? So the breasts that you had are no longer. Look, I'm not even going to go down that rabbit hole, but she's clearly struggling with some things. We'll just put it that way.
and she can struggle without my support.
I know that.
I don't be in places where people don't want me. You ain't got to tell me to leave but once. I'm out. And she told me that years ago.
I
So
know.
I'm
So
out.
sad. So sad.
So, any other announcements, guys? This was a nice little chat. I kind of miss doing this.
I know. It's been a minute. Oh, we
Yeah.
have comments. I haven't
Oh
even been in the
shoot.
comments.
Haven't looked at the comments. Hold on. Let me scroll up. Scrolling. Oh. Okay, so in reference to the book holiday, um oh, first of all, Read Love Listen said I met my man online. Didn't have to leave until the dates.
There you go.
At some point, to the people, and I'm putting this out as a general message to the people who met their wives, husbands, and bays online, and these relationships were actually like the one. if you feel like teaching a master class, like
Mm.
I'll draw your picture or something for payment
Ooh.
because I've done online dating. I'm out in these streets. And when I tell you that there's not even a dating pool anymore, it's just a puddle. Like,
Mm.
help me, please.
It's real bad out there. It's real bad.
It is. It is.
It's real
So,
bad.
yeah. Miss WOC Reader said Timu sounds like Wish 2.0.
It kind of is.
Kind
It
of.
is. It is kind of.
I see cute Timu hauls, but Shein ruined me from buying mess from cheapo sites.
Ain't that the truth?
I still stand by Shein sometimes cuz I struggle bus.
I feel like once you shopped on Shein enough, you know exactly what to buy. You know what the fabric is going to be. You know what the
It's kind
size
of
is
how
going to
like
be
I'm
like.
slowly going towards DH gate.
Oh, I love DHgate.
I just want the world to understand that like luxury is a perception.
It is a perception. And the fact that women pay hundreds of thousands of dollars for a bag is absurd.
It's like, can I afford to buy this beautiful Chanel bag that I want? I'll send you guys a picture after. Yes. Yes, I do. But the bag is also $12,000. And I was like,
It's just fiscally
do you know what I
irresponsible.
could do with $12,000? Like, just in a responsibility type standpoint. And like, I deserve nice, fun things, but I can find it on the gate for less than $100. And that's what I'm going to do because I'm
Yep.
not sitting here worried about whether or not it's real. It looks real. And that's all that matters to people anyway. And I'm going to look
Hmm.
good in it. So,
Well, I watch a lot of TikToks where like people who work in luxury goods will buy the fake version of whatever bag, and then they'll ask the audience if they can tell the difference, and the audience literally can't tell the difference, and
exactly.
they cannot tell the difference until they actually like try to authenticate it with like the codes and shit. And I'm like, okay, well, if and everyone's comments are
Exactly.
always like, well, if you have to do that, why not just buy the fake one and save the money?
The
Like it
part
just
that
doesn't
cracks me
make
up is they
sense.
started doing those videos to try to shame us.
They did, and
And
it's
they
like,
ended up basically like proving the point.
right.
But yes, I'll let y'all know when I get my next bag on DHgate. I have 2 of them right now.
Okay.
Um,
We'll chat about it in the group chat.
we shall. But
But we should
thank
wrap
y'all so
this
much
up.
for popping by.
Yes.
Nekkid starts August 13th. We're back to
Yep.
a point. So thank y'all for always rocking with us. Like
We
y'all are
really appreciate
people.
y'all.
We leave and come back and y'all are always right here and we appreciate y'all for that.
We really do.
Feel free to leave any comments you want down below in the comment section. Don't forget to like this video. And until the next time, guys,
Bye.
bye. I really sounded like I was posting on my actual channel.